Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make your own Chris Perillo vlogging camera. Now, as you can probably see on my laptop, there's a picture of this camera which is sold by HDHatStore.com. They are selling this for $300 and I thought I could do a better job and make it myself. Basically the camera comes in three parts. Basically you have your camera, which is just a standard Sony Cybershot DSC-WX80 camera. Nothing special about it. It's a good camera, 16 megapixel, and it has quite a big zoom on it. In fact, I'll show you. Just turn it on, and it does zoom quite far out, as you can see. But when it comes on, it will only go to about that size. Anyway, let's turn it off for a minute. The second thing you need is you need some sort of extension tube that will cover the lens and protect it. The reason for that is on one of these lenses, the macro lens itself is very close to the back of it, so you need something to space your lens out and protect that lens from getting damaged. So you need a lens like this, you need some sort of extender like that, and you also need, the third thing you need is a 52 to 55mm stepping ring. And what you need to do is, on the 52mm part of it, which will sticks out a little bit, you need to file it down until you've got rid of it all and it's flat. The idea is you're going to glue that onto the back of this and then attach your extension, and then you can screw your lens in. That simple. And I'll show you, damn sight cheaper than HDHatStore.com. They're charging $300. If you live in the UK, you're spending about $60 on postage and about $80 on import duty. So the price significantly goes up when you take those things into account. If I get my trusted bit of paper here, if I give you a breakdown on costs, I have to do a lot of trial and error, and what I actually got was a 52mm extension tube, £4.20, which was 7mm, a 52mm extension tube which was 14mm, which was £4.20, some shoe glue, which was £3.39, then a 55 to 58mm metal step-up ring, which was 99p. The reason for that is you can attach bigger lenses onto this if you get extra rings. Then I got a 55mm to 55mm macro converter, which was £1.29. Then a 55mm to 52mm stepping ring, £2.99. 52mm to 55mm step-up lens ring, which was £1.89. A practical 52mm to 58mm step-up filter ring, £1.69. a metal 46mm to 52mm step up lens filter ring, that was £1.18. A black metal 55mm to 58mm step up filter ring, that was £1.60. Right, the actual VIVITAR lens itself cost £24.03. Postage was $16.99, that was around £10, and import duty was £13. I also purchased 3 genuine COKIN 55mm extension rings for £10, just in case I needed to make that a little bit longer. As it happens, I didn't, but like I said, it was trial and error, and I did buy quite a few step up rings and step down rings to try and get the right size. I also purchased a super ultra wide angle fisheye lens for £26, postage for $10, and for some reason didn't pay any import duty on that. To show you that I basically got this. Unfortunately, when I put the lens on, it didn't quite work the way I wanted it to work, because you could still see the edges around it. But it's not a bad lens. I do have another camera that I can use that on. I also bought an emission 0.45x wide angle lens for 99p with postage of £6.75. The Sony Cybershot camera, which I got here, I actually got second hand for £50, which is quite cheap. If you were to buy this brand new, it'd probably set you back £115, but still not a lot of money. Just, you know, search it on eBay and you'll be able to pick them up quite cheap. The total of all the things I've purchased cost me £187.95. If we compare that to the normal price of hdhatstore.com, they're charging $299.95, which equates to £181. But then you've got postage of £37, duty of £50. So the end price, by the time you get it to UK, the kit that hdhatstore.com are selling it for, would be £268. So for £187 I was able to buy this camera. I was able to buy an extra lens, the main lens, and also numerous stepping rings and you know, for other lenses that I can use in the future. So in retrospect, you can probably make what I've got here. But if we want to break this down into what you actually want to buy off eBay to make what they've made on there, what you need is a 52mm to 55mm stepping ring. You need some sort of wide angle lens, which is 0.43x, costing you about £24.